I was a size 14. I mean, I was a fully grown woman and a child. You know, I got mistaken at age 13, 14 for a 17-year-old. You know, I was fully developed in every way possible. And I looked nothing like the other 13-year-olds. And, you know, I watched several videos this week, people talking about this, and it just amazes me that we all have experienced these same things. Anyway, so the point of that story was just to thank you, so that we can. I really want to keep focused, and I really want to see how much farther down that I can go. You know, I can't imagine myself any smaller, but you know, we'll have to see what happens. Anyway, so that was definitely a good video, Amelia. Thank you again. There are so many people out there that are new and that are just starting their journey, and I'm so excited for you guys, because I remember where I was 5.5 months ago, and you know, it's only 5.5 months. I'm not even halfway through, you know, the first year yet, and I'm already over halfway to my goal, and that just blows me away. You know, and I think of my goal as 140 pounds, and I'm only 5'4", so that's actually a high goal from what the doctor says. You know, because he's saying I could possibly get down in the 120s, and I'm thinking there's just no way. 140 seems impossible to me, but I want to try to at least keep it, you know, in their range. But that number seems impossible to me, because I can't remember ever being that small. But the surgery does. It gives us new goals and new heights to reach for, and I'm excited and scared all at once, because you know, I don't really talk about a lot of my past very often. I touch on it here and there, but I was sitting the other day and thinking about why I let myself get this way, and how I got this way to begin with, you know. And I know why. When I was younger, you know, I was sexually abused several times by several family members, excuse me. And I think that I got this impression that if I was bigger, that they wouldn't do that. You know, that people wouldn't look at me like that, and wouldn't want to hurt me like that. And even as an adult, I remember I was 14, and like I was saying, I looked like a fully grown adult, and I had, you know, guys hitting on me then, and you know, at 13, you're such a awkward age, and you enjoy the attention, but coming from where I came from, it scared me. It scared me to death. You know, I had no clue, and I wanted to hide. I wanted to hide that, and that's, I think, when I started getting bigger and bigger was then, and you know, very conflicting, because I wanted to be like everybody else and not be bigger, but on the emotional side, I wanted to hide. I wanted to hide behind that wall of fat that was there, because it was safe. You know, and as an adult, you know, my weight fluctuated to my emotions, and I've learned that now. You know, I would lose weight, and then I would get to a point where I would get the attention, and I would get, you know, the comments, and people would start making, you know, good and bad comments about my weight loss, and how good I looked, or how bad I looked, or whatever the case may be. And I would find myself withdrawing again, and hiding behind that fat, and it would creep back up again, back into that safe zone. And I don't want to do that again, you know. Actually, another one of Amelia's videos was talking about, you know, how she was glad she was married, because she didn't know how she would handle the attention. And, you know, I completely can relate to that. You know, not necessarily as of that right now, but I remember when my husband died, and, you know, I lost 100 pounds in less than a year. because it was a very tough time for me, and I really was surprised when I decided to open up, and I was going out with some friends from work, and we'd go dancing, and I was living in Florida, and so there's all these clubs, and I of course didn't look like anything like a lot of the people that were down there, because bikini clad stick figures lived down there, and I wasn't anything like that. But as I was losing, and I was going out more and opening up more, I was getting more attention, and I found myself in situations that I would never have been in before that. And I'm thankful now that I have a husband, and that I that we are very close, and that we communicate very well, because I've had a few people say things recently, and mentioning and the looks, and if I wasn't so in love with my husband, I could be in trouble. I would I could be very much eating that up, and anyway, so this has just been a very insightful week for myself. I'm watching your guys' videos, and it's like you guys are expressing for me what's going on in my head, and thank you for that, because sometimes I do these videos and I don't know what to say. I don't know where to start. I don't even know how to, voice what I want to say, and I just want to say thank you guys. Anyway, I think my time is probably going over, so I'm going to let you guys go, and if I decide I want to talk a little more, maybe I'll do another video. But you guys have a wonderful week, and just keep on posting those videos. I absolutely love them. Bye, guys.